Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Fern, and today we've got another video on the Evo 6 as it makes its way to the body shop. The car's been in the country now for 3 years. It's still in amazing shape, as you can see. I think I've done about 13,000 kilometres in it, which is about 8,000 miles, but it goes to the body shop today to get sorted out, and I'll take you through what's happening. So we've got this bumper scuff here from where that taxi reversed light to the side of it. Happened a couple of years ago that, but I've been waiting to get it booked in and done properly. All sorts of arguments with the insurance company about where it was going to go, but it's going to get fixed properly, so that's the first bit. The next bit is just to clip this front splitter back in, which should be an easy enough job. Going to get all the grills resprayed as well. We've got the bonnet vent, which is going to be resprayed. We've got the tops of the doors, so all these are going to be resprayed, satin black or whatever that is. We've got the little bit of bubbling on the door here where the seals come off on the inside. The seals failed, so that just needs sorting out. Get all this cleaned up as well where the rust stains have gone on the white. You'll easily come off that with a clear bar and a polish. Oh, boots open. Bucket car, everything spot on, just needs a clean, all dirty from where I did the AYC pump. And we've also got, where is it, here we are, on the skirt there, the passenger side skirt, that needs painting, and I think that's about it. The car's going to have a full ceramic done, a full buff up, and a 12-month ceramic put on it, but I think you'll agree as the car sits there, it still looks absolutely stunning. Oh god, it's freezing. I don't know how long the body shop are going to have it for, but as soon as I get it back, I'm going to get it all cleaned off underneath again, get all the traffic film off, get all the arches re-cleaned. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up there, but they're all filthy underneath. It should be bright white, that, which it will be again. But the car looks absolutely stunning. I still love this thing, but these are jobs that need doing. Once the body shop have finished with it, it's then off to AMD Limited for idle speed control valve, throttle body seals. It's also having the new fuel neck fitted, and it's also going to be having the gearbox and rear diff oil changed as well. But I'll go through all that in that video. But for now, this is going to be going off to the body shop, and it's going to come back looking absolutely mint. Right, we've got the car back. This video has been about 2 months in the making now, since it was dropped off with Robbo at the body shop. I'm not going to give you a full walk round of this car today because I've literally just picked it up from AMD Limited. You can see with the water and stuff, how it's all beading off because the car's had a ceramic treatment done. I've just wet it all off quickly because it was covered in dust. But what I'm going to do tomorrow morning is I'm going to get the car out when it's nice and early. The sun won't be out, so I can get some really good footage of the car and show you up close and personal now this car's pretty much done. I've got a few little bits I have to do to it back in the unit, but I can crack on with that later on. But today I'm just going to take you through now that the car's back, or what I've had done at the body shop from when I dropped it off with Robbo. So the first thing I had done was obviously drop it off at the paint shop. While it was there, I had that bumper scuff done on the front bumper. I had the grills repainted white. I had the front skirt reattached properly. I had the slight bit of surface rust on the driver's rear door done. It had just started to stain a little bit because the seal had gone on the inside, which it's all been resealed now. I've had the side skirt done on this side as it had a bit of a scratch in it. What else have I had done on this car? I had the satin black redone on the doors because that had just gotten a little bit tired. I've also had the rear spoiler removed. I had new brackets made for it because it is a common problem, they do rust out. So the spoiler was taken off, new brackets made, resat, resealed. But while the spoiler was off, it was all polished. The car's had a full polish done. The paint's quite thin on these cars, so he's not gone too mad with it. Just a clear bar, then a polish. it's come up like brand new. I can't tell you how happy I am with this car. In the next video, you'll see me going through everything, showing you everything up close and personal rather than just pictures. But then, yeah, the spoiler was redone. The rest of the car was then fully polished. There's probably a few things that I've probably forgot, but I'm going to make a full list when I get home later so I can do it properly in the video tomorrow. And then he's also done a full 12-month ceramic treatment on the car, which, seeing as it was covered in dust when I've just got it back from the garage, then yeah, the water just beads off, and I've got like this treatment wherever it is, or I've left it in the unit, and I'm going to wipe it all down later once it's dry and make it look like brand new and treat the tyres. So after Rob had it then went over to Dan at AMD Limited, who's absolutely ram busy at the moment, which is a good thing for him. So while it was there, the first job that he did was the timing belt and the water pump. This is the first jobs on my list, should I say. He did do it in a different order, but the first job he did was a timing belt water pump. He's also done a rocker cover gasket because it just started to leak slightly. What else has Dan done at AMD on this car? He's then done the new filler neck because that had an hole in it. So it's got a brand new filler neck on the car. It's had disc and pads all around as well. There was nothing really wrong with the old disc and pads. They were just very old, and they looked a bit tatty and stuff. So yeah, I weren't expecting them to cost as much as they did, but I've not had cheapos put on either. So it is one of them things. It makes the car look a million times better now with brand new disc and pads, and it's done. And it's peace of mind, I suppose. What else has he done? Oh, he's double checked the AYC pump that I'd done, which is spot on. All that he said was that you're supposed to kind of bleed them twice, let the fluids get hot, and then you'll find more air comes out, which is I didn't do. So he's done that. He's had the car up on the ramp, run it for like 10 minutes, got the oils out and that, and then rebled the system. Nothing wrong with how I've rebuilt it either. He said it's spot on, which is brilliant. What else was in that box and list of stuff that needed to be done? So I had gearbox oil done and rear diff oil. And I think that's pretty much about it. Again, there might be a few things that I've missed, but tomorrow when I'm going to go around and do the walk round on this car, I'm going to go under the bonnet, let's look in the boot and all that stuff. There were a few clips missing on this car from when the trims have been off in the past and that. I've replaced all them. A few clips underneath on the AYC pump cover as well. I managed to find out what size they were just by putting a drill bit in and then ordering some nice new ones off eBay, some Mitsubishi clips. Tried ordering from Mitsubishi, but they only want you to buy them in like hundreds and stuff because they like cheap. I suppose they just break if you take them off. But yeah, I've managed to get them in packs of 10 and stuff. Definitely worth doing, just to make the car look a little bit nicer. As far as I'm concerned, this car's pretty much done as a project now. It's honestly like brand new. I am emotionally attached to this car. It's the longest I've owned a car as well. But I'm looking forward to doing this walk around video tomorrow. I'm going to get this car back in the unit now. And then I'm going to, let's get back to AMD Limited. God, I've missed loads of stuff. It's had a new idle speed control valve, or a stepper motor, or whatever you want to call it, with a gasket. It's also had the throttle body seals done, the biz O-rings done. When I've just got it back then, it was revving a little bit high, so I just spoke to Dan and he just said I needed to adjust that biz screw a little bit, and it's brought the revs back down to where it should be. I don't know what the exact is, but it's always idled between like just under, well, between 9.5 and 1,000 revs per minute and idle, which it's doing now. I've done some serious work on this car. I know they've gone up in value and stuff, but like I say, they've almost doubled in price since I bought them 3 years ago. But what a lot of people don't go through is what they've actually spent on them, which is what I'm going to do in the next video. We're going to have a full walk round of all the work that's done, take you through everything in detail, and I'm going to sit here with my book of receipts and we're going to go through everything that I've spent on this car. I think it's about £9,000 maybe. A bit of a sickener really. I keep spreadsheets on all my little cars and see what I've actually spent, so you can keep track on them so nothing gets out of hand. But as I sit here now in this car, it's been an absolute pleasure and a right journey with it. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Go into a lot more detail. I'm going to film the video tomorrow, but obviously I won't be uploading it till Wednesday. But stay tuned. Big thanks to everyone who supported me and watched the channel since I imported this car from Japan over 3 years ago. I know quite a few people have imported them off the back of them videos and stuff, which is brilliant. Just gives you a bit of confidence to try and do it yourself. But less of the rambling. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Any comments, put in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.